man.
All right, we got him.
We like to apologize.
For what?
To absolutely no one.
The two-time champ does absolutely fucking nothing.
Hello.
Love is Blind UK season 1.
Episode 2.
So you were saying this guy is not a good person?
He's just very troubled and not been loved properly. Maybe he has been loved properly. Maybe he's been loved too much. I think the idea is he just doesn't know how to handle himself when it comes to moving to women. But he also somehow feels like he's the best thing since sliced bread. So he's a bit of an odd character.
Is it you've never seen women before type behaviour?
Nah.
Well, technically he hasn't.
No, it's more just like... I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But you should watch
spoil
it.
it. Spoil it. I'll spoil it. He's... What... Episode whatever. Lady Chafford.
4.
Don't know to you. Yeah. Much love. Your mum gave birth to you. You're here now. Yeah. God
Facts.
is great. Died, rose again, and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, God.
King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and that's that. Shouts to Mary and them, but she ain't God. Anyways, back to what we're talking about on the pod. Love is Blind UK season 1. So far, good, pretty nice.
Yeah, decent so far.
Pretty English. I like it.
Yeah, they're all a lot older.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I noticed.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Lowest age I've seen is 29. They're all in their 30s.
I think because I think they vetted everybody and they felt like anybody who's young, they're just there for the bag. And I think they wanted like and I think whoever vetted that, they did a very good job in trying to find out who's there for serious relationship and who's there not for serious relationship. And there's one person, Sam. I think he's electric.
Is that the word to use to explain that?
Yeah, he's electric. He's full of life, but I don't think he's ready for marriage. From my point of view, I don't think he's ready for marriage as of yet. I think there's some things he needs to deal with internally before he gets to that stage.
Is it similar to...
I'm only speaking about it up until episode 3. That's it.
Okay.
Is it similar to that guy that came on Love is Blind USA who was just I don't know. He wasn't a terrible person, but he had ulterior motives. I can't remember what his name was.
The one with the bonnet.
Nah, it was the Indian brother who was
the dentist.
Yeah. Is there any similarities there?
No, because he was looking for a wife, and he really wanted a wife. And he knows what he wants, and she ain't it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's just the process and how long it took for him to get there and how silly it was. And then, of course, behind the scenes, he knew himself that wasn't for him.
I got you.
So he just longed it off. Fair enough, you might take some time to actually get to the point where it's just like, maybe this is for me, maybe it's not for me. And that's absolutely fine. But you're also dealing with another individual who's completely optimistic, and then you're just gaslighting them.
Yeah.
So that was that situation, whereas this brother, he's just excited to get married. And I think that's something that's happening within our society today, where people, they just want to get married. Like, they're not really thinking about the aspect of life after marriage. They're just thinking about marriage. Like you, man, I'm very happy to say, and I truly believe that your marriage will be fruitful, because you, man, have actually worked through everything that you need to work through in order to get to that stage, and that's fine. And then my man, he ain't there yet.
Yeah.
He ain't there yet. That's all it is, without spoiling anything.
And is he a bad person because of it? Like, is he clashing? Is it impacting on other people's journey in there? It has to be.
He's just a bit childish in his approach to love, I think. But it translates to be quite entertaining on TV.
Like, he's speaking to one person. He's speaking to one person. Well, he's speaking to 2 girls specifically. But then there's one girl, she kind of noticed like certain behaviors,
and said,
and she's like,
good.
I'm not feeling it. Yeah.
Oh.
And he was heartbroken, but then 2 seconds later he was like, actually, you know what, I got something else. and she's the love of my life actually, and I want to be with her for the rest of my days. It's like, bro,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This is just like, you're too intense.
He's excited to get married. He's just not there yet.
And the second girl that he's trying to pursue, she also has a bit of naivete to her as well.
Oh, that's a recipe for entertainment right there.
Another brother spoke to her and was like, look, that Sam brother, he's not here for good
He didn't say it like
purposes.
that. He said it like a snitch, like a professional snitch. He said he's here for different motives. Word for word.
He's right though.
But does he like her as well?
He likes her as well,
But
but he's just like, the way he did it was somewhat distasteful.
You got to do what you got to do to get the bag, I guess.
Yes, but there's a way of doing it. You just be like, okay, fair enough, make that decision. And then, you know, if you want to make that decision, fine. And I'm still here for you if anything doesn't work for you. And that's fine. And then she can find out and then say, you know what? Maybe you're the right one for me. That could have been the right route. And then, you know what? Have that conversation when you do link up and say, look, this is where it is. And like, I really actually do like you and so on and so forth. And like, you know what? That situation's not working for me and I do apologize. That would be better. But the way he just said, yo, that brother there ain't for ya.
He said that?
Yeah, he said it. He said, fuck, it's not even my nature, but I don't think he's here for the right motives.
Saying it's not in my nature is crazy.
And he has the Jesus type of look. Like, you know, he's that brother who just goes in the bushes and chills. So then for him to be snitching like that is crazy.
I mean,
shout outs to him, but
listen, I respect it because sometimes you got to do what's necessary, and it ain't always pretty. And in there, it's dog eat dog.
Yeah. You know what? I don't disagree. I do not. I very much agree with what you're saying. And I think that's also where I fall short sometimes because I don't want to play dirty. I just want to be clean. I like being clean.
I hear it. Not Captain Conan.
Nah. That was ass.
Let's pretend that never happened. Let's just pretend
That was a good joke. I don't know what you man are on.
that never happened.
Yeah, but like even in that sort of behavior, I just felt like, okay, cool. But like so far, I really love the relationships, the pairing of everybody right now.
It's enjoyable. It feels some of the couples feel legit. It feels like if they weren't on the show, they would have linked to each other anyway. So
okay.
for the most part, I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
there's that.
But where are you getting the entertainment from? Because there needs to be like
that Sam brother is just
one dysfunctional.
He's very dysfunctional. 100%.
I don't want to say he's dysfunctional. He's not ready. That's what it is. He's not ready, and it's just like whatever. The one couple that I am looking at the moment that is a bit of a passer is the Irish woman and
the gym dude. Is it a gym guy?
No, I don't think it's the gym. I think it is the gym guy.
Is the Irish girl the short one?
Short one, dark hair.
Yeah. They locked in early.
Yeah, they locked it in, and it's about kids. Like,
Again.
I don't think she wants to get pregnant.
She don't want kids.
I don't think she doesn't want kids. She just doesn't want to get pregnant.
It's not on her horizon.
Yeah, so like she said, listen, I'm open for a child. If you want to do adoption, fair enough. If you want to do surrogacy, fair enough. But in terms of children, like I'll be very happy if I don't have kids.
He was like, damn.
And, I hear it. I really do hear it, and I just feel like I want to see how that goes. That's it. But the other two couples, is it 2 or 3? 3 couples.
Quite a few.
Yeah, there's 3 other couples. I think we'll see something happen, and I'm somewhat excited for it.
Yeah, let's see how.
The brother that looks like Craig David.
Oh my goodness!
I want to see how that goes because I think the girl that he's with is superb.
What, you think he fumbled the bag?
No, I think I think he's gonna fumble the bag.
Yikes!
I don't shit on you, AD.
Yeah.
You're eating a sandwich. What made you think of?
He was insane. He's still insane.
Go with that verse. Listen, man. It's definitely.
I have to see that scene. Like,
Again.
the full scene,
After
because I don't
clearing
know
up the
how
plates.
you can just go from having a proper conversation to a pause moment, then look at the beach, clean up the table. I don't want to cheat on you.
I was thinking about Nyash, bro. Crazy.
I hear it.
Have you guys listened to Vultures too?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
In the trenches. In the trenches.
I don't know. The first listen wasn't enjoyable, but it somehow became more enjoyable after a few listens. I didn't want to just discard it after my first listen.
I've only listened to it once, and I'll get back to it when I can. So I can't really give an opinion. But from what I heard, it's not like Vultures 1, because I feel like Vultures 1, he really did put in effort.
Yeah.
Though the bars weren't amazing, they were memorable, and they did what it did what it was. It did what is required.
Yeah.
Not to, like, you're almost giving like 70% on the job. You're not giving the greatest work ever, and you're not having a hell of amount of writers. But in this one, I just felt like it was arse, because the bars I heard, they were just like,
Yeah.
nah, there's no effort in this at all.
Zilch.
And,
5:30 is the worst example of it. 'cause
Oh
the first
man,
verse
that's
is
such
great.
a shame.
First
Because
verse
first
is
half,
great.
he is absolutely snapping.
Samples
Yeah.
good, and then all of a sudden he just decides to start mumbling, and some of them sound okay, but then when he's not trying, there's no words. It's just like
Go
saying,
listen
"I'm
to
gonna
Drake,
go to
bitch."
the summer mist, and I'm gonna-
I just couldn't believe that made the final version.
Well, it just sounds like a rushed and unfinished project, really.
Because
the
it
best way to
is.
explain it, 'cause yeah, I mean,
It's just poor from him.
I think all he wanted to do was just get samples cleared.
I don't think we're gonna get Vultures free.
I don't need it. Is he saying there is a Vultures free?
That was our whole plan in the first place.
It's a
Free
trilogy.
Vultures, yeah, but Kanye does this thing though, where he puts out a project and then he wants to make like another version of said project, and then he might get to the second one, and it'll be a bit messy, and then by the time the third version comes out, he doesn't even do it. He's done the same thing with Gandhi, Donda.
I've got the download for Gandhi. I've got the download for Donda, and both of them. With Gandhi, you can hear a lot of tracks that were taken for his Jesus is King album. Yeah, like there were a lot of tracks that were taken and then reworded, and like you'll hear it and be like, oh, okay then, right, I hear it. But for Donda 2, there was a few tracks I should have just released, and like honestly, I would have been happy with.
I don't understand what the decision maker process is over there at Yeezy, man. I don't
Nah.
know. I saw a rumor yesterday saying he's addicted to
Nitrous?
to balloons now.
Balloons.
Which is
To
a bit
balloons?
worrying.
Yeah,
considering
yeah.
he's 45 or 6 or whatever he is. That sounds bad.
That's sad. What, the cracker thing that, and then you...
No, balloons
did tell us
was
he's
a thing,
fried.
man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You
Balloons was a
hate
thing.
to see it.
Yeah, but balloons, it doesn't really do much unless if you do like 5 balloons in a row. Now you're asking to die.
For real?
Yeah.
You get brain damage.
Yeah, if you do 5 balloons in a row, like immediate row.
What
Like, if you
is-
do like 1 or 2 balloons, it's like, hey, lit.
No, that is a shame.
Like-
I saw
like
the
you take,
picture
like-
of his dentist that's giving him the nitrous.
Yeah, that was a whole thing online. It's quite bad. I hope it's not
Yeah.
true, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is.
If that's his dentist, that is actually quite sad.
But he's going to have people around him who want to manipulate him anyway, so I'm not surprised. It's
I
funny.
mean, that's what he complained about with with, like
Kardashians?
Chris, with Chris and the Kardashians. Like basically, get him to a point where you're gonna give away everything to the Kardashian because he's in a mental state, almost like Britney Spears.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but right now with the nitrous oxides, that's a sticky one.
I randomly listened to Cruel Summer 2 days ago. There's some really good songs on there. It's a project that we kind of forget about because it was just like a compilation. But for the most part, it sounds very cohesive and like very much like a part of that, that era where he became more like grandiose, like from like My Beautiful up until Jesus.
Yeah.
And that run of like Watch the Throne, the stuff he done in Magna Carta, Holy Grail, like it probably felt like, I can't really think of the word, but it was actually quite
he was at the top of the
underrated
mountain.
era. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he was at his peak creativity, maybe not his peak music making. You could argue that as well.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
He was
his
a
verses on
fashion
those songs
icon.
were crazy.
Yeah, he was a fashion icon.
Easy
He
just jumped
was-
over the jump, man. Like I was like, I hear it
Really?
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah.
Yeezy 2 just came out.
Yeah.
He's now with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, he was
Jay-Z
in
and
that
him
period.
are like neck and neck now.
Yeah.
Like he's on top of the world.
Mm.
And then Jesus comes out. People are not really feeling it. Yeah.
But then ages wonderfully as
Then season 1 comes out. And people are like, nah, this is trash. Then The Life of Pablo comes out. He's
Yeah.
back on top.
That was a special time.
and
Yeah.
since then
And like,
nothing was the same.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nothing has been
But
the
we
same.
keep saying
since
if he just went into production, that would be it. Like, just, bro, you don't have to rap anymore.
Yeah, we don't. There's nothing for him left to say.
Just
I mean,
be-
I like that the verse on 530. To be fair to him,
yeah.
the first
promotion
verse
is
was the same.
incredible. That is a great performance. I know that people have an issue with the mixing and stuff, which is an issue across the album. Like, you can't believe this is a studio album, but yeah, there are still some highlights, as there will be with any Kanye West song, just because he's so good. Or even, and shouts out to Ty. I think that's obviously gonna get pushed under, but yeah, there are still moments, but for the most part, it is. We've been seeing a slow decline in quality from him.
I think Vultures 1 may deserve a Grammy. It may deserve a Grammy or
I'm not
Grammy
mad at that.
nomination because of
Well, like best project in the year.
yeah.
It could get nominated for best rap album. Like, I wouldn't be mad if that happened,
I wouldn't.
but I
like-
don't think it should win.
Yeah, it's not mine
Yeah.
personally.
What is best rap album?
The diss tracks.
A compilation.
Yeah, that's a good question. Still, I like Schoolboy Q's album a lot.
Oh yeah.
So that'd probably be my pick. But there's not been that many. Well, Future's projects were pretty good. I thought they're actually pretty. The first one I really liked actually.
Yeah.
What
Because that's
else?
more of his sound, and at least it was cohesive. Whereas the second one, it
We
just
still
sounds
don't
like
trust you.
I'm experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's been a relatively quiet year.
Oh yeah, I can't think. I don't know.
Rap wise anyway. But yeah, I mean listen, Kanye West in 2024, what more is there to say?
No, it's a shame
Yeah,
the
it's sad.
decline that he's on, but I guess it goes back to that thing. After you've been out for so long, how can you keep creating quality? Is your mind still there? And he's had to deal with a lot personally.
I
It
think
makes sense.
I think you can, but I think in his case, you're right. He deals with a lot of like issues.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Wait, this is
so-
not Zero Sugar.
You can't really put him.
Oh, I'm screwed.
I'm screwed.
I'm Frad.
Oh no,
I'm
I hope
actually
that doesn't do
screwed.
well.
No, I'm Frad. Ooh.
He's gonna really hammer home that. I don't even know what you'd call that sound. He's obsessed with it now.
Those like
I would
European
like to call it gothic
thugs.
rap.
Oh, say that again.
Gothic rap.
Mate, actually, that's not a bad sound.
Go. That's a
It's the carnival.
Right, they like carnival.
And that's what he did to the Like That beat as well, isn't it? Hey, yo, Dad.
Oh,
I got you.
He didn't need it.
No, he did not need help. He crashed it on that man.
I think the only, like I said, the only way that Ye can actually like make a phenomenal album this year is with Drake.
Do you know what? I agree. I
He's
think
with
the two of them might need each other.
Yeah, right now,
Drake and Kanye album?
He's gonna
it saves them both.
set the beef aside. Just come here, innit?
It saves them both still.
What, Kanye on production?
And Drake rapping.
Yeah.
Nah, listen.
No, I don't
Drake,
need- I
Drake
don't-
gets ghostwriters for him, and he ghostwrites for Ye. I couldn't care less.
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
work 10 times better. I'm not going to lie to you. That's an album that we might
would,
need.
ooh. What
'Cause
beef?
Him and Party Next Door.
What not like us?
It's
Exactly.
cool,
Yeah.
but
I don't need that, if I'm honest. I need
I might
more.
do.
I need more of It's Up. Like, that is a great performance. That really puts...
I like what he did. He put out a tester.
Yeah, he tested the
you can
ground.
tell.
Yeah.
Some of the songs don't even sound like finished songs. It's more just like, let's see how they react to this type thing.
Am
That
I
one
still a
song-
bad guy?
Yeah.
And then just try it out.
That one song with Lato, there's no like proper chorus, but you can just hear him like throwing stuff at the wall.
Man
And for
said,
the most part, they sounded pretty good.
yeah, they did.
I was surprised by Lato. She sounds really good on that song.
She's really good, actually. I mean, it's obviously not music for me, but I rate her.
She can rap, man.
Yeah, she can rap.
And she, well, let me not
I
say
won't
it.
say that on the pod.
She be rapping her ass off.
No, I'm just gonna
Literally
say
and
something,
figuratively.
but I'm not going to say it on
Bruh.
the pod. I'll say it outside the pod.
What, she... You seen her mum?
Yeah.
That's good food.
Besides the point, but I'll say something outside the pod.
Okay.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
How much time we got? Cardi B
One
had
more,
a
one more
rant.
thing, and then we can get out of here. Well, she's pregnant and she's broken up with my man.
She's pregnant and broken up. Wow.
I don't even know that was hard.
That is a horrible time.
Well, okay, I do have a question. When does sex itself, like, when do you put that aside?
What are we
What
talking
do you
about?
mean?
When does it come a point where sex is just too much? Because if you really think about it, all these celebrities, they're just out here just sexing everything. Like, they can't put their dick in their pants. Like, they can't just leave it. Like, if they see something nice, it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna sex that right now. Like, of course, with consent.
Nah, I know what you're
with
saying.
consent or whatever, with a Birkin, I don't know, like something with consent. But it's just like, because I mean, I see Offset. Like, okay, when are you gonna relax?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yay, when are you gonna relax?
I think if it's just so readily available to
Drake,
you.
when are you gonna relax? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I hear it, you're the guy, but it's just like, there has to be one person you're just gonna be like, you know what?
Yeah, I got
This is
chill.
me for like life, innit? I really like this person. We argue, but we get over it and like we're cool.
It's when it goes back
It just sounds
being
like with
so
Drake, he
readily
don't even
available.
argue. He gets to a point where it's like, you know what? Your friend's nice as well. Let me just beat that as well.
Yeah, he's tapped.
Only through his lyrics. I don't know his real life.
I
But
hear what you're
when
saying.
does sex become like?
It's
you
alright,
gotta
you gotta
relax,
chill.
man. Yeah.
When you're famous, I guess the rules are just different.
You could never imagine being in that world.
Actually, you know what? Yeah,
level
and
of-
you know what? I can.
It's a level of temptation. It's a level of accessibility.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the word.
Accessibility.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
word.
Accessibility.
Accessibility. Yeah, that word.
It's just
Because
difficult.
my man I met on the train. Yeah,
What the proposition?
the proposition? Yeah, man.
Flew out.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a time.
It-
But
it
as you
wasn't.
rightly said, you can't
It's
get
a
undone.
forbidden fruit. I didn't want to go because I taste that fruit.
There's no
Pause.
looking back.
Yo.
Skeeting everywhere.
Listen. Devil. Nah, I don't want to be listening to that shoulder.
I hear it.
That's a fruit you just don't want to go.
Forbidden fruit for real.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Yeah. But listen, shout outs to Cardi. I hope, the Lord blesses her
Hope she
with
heals.
with providence and make sure that everything's okay. But yeah.
Say less.
What time?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh God.
Main Chafford Podcast, episode 254. Relentless.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.